books, and what a better one to pull out than my senior year high school yearbook. It was the last opportunity to write a special message from the heart before we all headed our separate ways to college. I was sure that Polly would write something sentimental there. So I'm going to describe two messages to you and ask you to guess which one Polly wrote for me. I'll ask you to vote by cheering for the option that you think is correct, and I want you to cheer loudly so that I can hear you and get an accurate count, okay? By the look of her face, you can already tell that this is gonna go one way. Option A, Polly signed the last page of my yearbook. We all know that that page is reserved for the bestest of friends. She covers the entire page, and an excerpt reads, "Life is a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get, but I'm so glad that I got you." Okay, so that's option A.
That's not it.
All right, option B. The top page says Polly's page. It's almost entirely empty because, well, it's unfinished. And actually, there are only two sentences on the page, and the excerpt reads, "We're very similar because you're spoiled and I'm spoiled. So don't expect that I will take care of you next year, okay?" So please cheer if you think it's option A. Oh, there's some. Now please cheer if you think it's the second one, option B. Those who cheered for option B are right. And the funny thing about this is that it could have been written about me or somebody else in this room. Justin. After all, Justin has earned the title of Mommy and Daddy's special boy. I called Polly and Justin immediately after I read what Polly wrote to me. We couldn't stop laughing. And in that moment, when I was laughing so hard that my belly ached, and tears were streaming from the corner of my eyes, and I almost peed my pants, I recall that this is how I described my friendship with Polly. It's one long memory of us laughing together. So despite what Polly wrote in my yearbook, she actually did end up taking care of me in college, and the joke is on her because she still takes care of me to this day. I didn't think anyone could match her compassion, generosity, or warmth, but Justin does. So this story, admittedly a very silly one, surfaced the things I loved most about Polly and Justin's relationship. There's unconditional love for one another. They fully embrace their authentic selves, even when it may be at the expense of somebody else laughing at you. And believe me, their relationship is full of that laughter. I don't know if you've seen the photo at the bottom of their wedding page, but it's one of my favorites because it really captures this. It's a scene where Polly and Justin are on the beach. Justin's on the left side of the frame, and he's doing some ridiculous dance moves. And Polly is on the right side of the frame. Yeah, I heard someone say that they saw it. Polly is on the right side of the frame, standing a safe distance away where she maybe could be associated with Justin, or maybe not. She's looking at him endearingly, she's laughing, and she's rolling her eyes. And if you look closely enough, in her laughter and in her eye roll, there's that sparkle of unconditional love for him. So let's all raise our glasses to cheers, Polly and Justin. Their book. Let's all strive to be a little extra compassionate, generous, and warm to others. And let's promise to always be our authentic selves, even when it may be at the expense of somebody else laughing at you. So in honor of Justin's authentic self, I will copy him and do something and say something I would never do otherwise.
Go Nancy!
Hey ma'am, now that we've gotten them married again, let's get this party started.
Let's hear it one more time for our maid of honor, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, next up to the mic, I would like to introduce